Whoa, Shiza.
Say that you're a dreamer.
Hey! Last night I couldn't sleep very good for some reason, so I ended up getting up in the middle of the night and opening the window because it was raining and I just wanted to hear the rain, and I slept like a rock. And so I woke up this morning, it just now started doing this out the window. It's snowing like pretty hard, but I'm about to head down the mountain, down las montañas, down the hill, go hang out with my family, have lunch today. Yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. It's snowing like crazy. Oh, I stepped right in a puddle. It's only been snowing for like 2 seconds. It's crazy! This snow is no joke. So I'm getting down the mountain before it gets really crappy. Whoa, Shiza. Something weird just happened to my car. Sounds like the rear wheel bearing just went out on my car. This is weird, y'all. And look at my wheel. It's moving around a lot. That's not good. Okay, we have an interesting development. Look at all the metal shavings. And that nut right there is stripped out. When I popped the hubcap off, that fell out. Which means my tire is this close to coming off. No joke. Holy garbage. Well, I can't drive my car. It's about to literally fall apart. That is ridiculous. I just fixed the front and then the rear end does that. So I gotta call my sister right now and see if she can come pick me up. Man, what a morning. It's pouring snow and my car's about to blow up. Okay, we are very gingerly, and that is not a reference to redheaded people. That's an old saying. Trying to get my car out of the road without the rear tire falling off. It's busted the heck up. So what's gonna happen is tomorrow I'm gonna drive down here and have to fix it on the side of the road. That is crazy. So yesterday I tore my car apart thinking that it was something that I did in the front end, and it wasn't. It was the rear wheel was just going crazy. Oh dear, that's ridiculous. So I'm sitting on the side of the road, listening to Mumford & Sons. He had more than one son. It's cold, snowing. Oh well, just one of those things. I'm glad it just didn't come off while I was driving. That would have been really bad, but it's literally about to come off. The only thing that's holding the rear tire on right now is there's a little pin. Let's envision this. There's a spindle which comes out, which is what your tire goes around. It's like the center part that holds your tire on and your tire spins. Well, there's a nut that goes on the end of the spindle that holds the tire on, that keeps it from flying off. And then there's a little pin that goes through the end of the spindle that keeps the nut from coming off. Well, what's happened is apparently the nut has worked its way off, or something has gone bad in there. I don't know. I won't be able to tell till I get it torn apart. But the nut has backed off, and it has hit the pin. The only thing that saved me is the pin. And the pin is about the size of the plastic part on like a Q-tip. Basically, I was saved by a metal Q-tip. Like, I only left the house in like 3 minutes before, and all of a sudden the car went ka-ding! And it felt like the tire had gone from being straight to being crooked, which is actually what it did. But hopefully I won't get snowed in this car and die. Hopefully. My mom came and picked me up this morning, and now I'm heading back up to my brother's house. Okay! Go to the door. Go. Let's go inside. I'm just being mean to her. You ready? Well, Emma's outside doing her business, probably peeing and pooping, and it's time to make some homemade hot chocolate. That's what it's time to do. First, you need a coffee cup. Then, you need some piping hot water. Next, you need some hot cocoa, crafted by dear little nuns in Switzerland. And a spoon. Finished. Except for the mess I made. Well, now it's time to sit down and drink this piping hot cocoa next to this fire. What a day, right? I just want to have some serious time with you guys for a minute and not talk about dogs pooping in the yard. Today I was just driving around in my sister's borrowed car because mine's broken, and I was thinking to myself, I have done these videos now for over 300 days. I mean, this video right here is like day 300 and whatever it says right there in the bottom corner. I forget what day I'm on half the time. But I've had a lot of people, you know, sending me messages and just wondering if once I hit day 365, am I going to keep doing this? Yeah, I am. I'm going to keep doing this. And I think to myself, I wonder how long I'm going to keep doing this. You know, how long am I going to keep making these videos pretty much every day? You know, when I started out, I said I'm going to document 365 days of my life. And I've pretty much decided that I'm going to keep doing this as long as I'm alive and I still have a camera and a computer to edit them on. Those of you who have been there since like day 15, are you guys still going to watch? Ah, that was really hot. It scalded my throat, my esophagus. But anyway, are you guys going to still watch? Because eventually, it's not just going to be Josh Ryan's life. Eventually, this is going to be Josh Ryan and a wife's life, and Josh Ryan and a wife and kids' life. I'm not going to change the title probably, but this is just what I'm saying. Wow. Are you guys still going to be here when it's Josh Ryan and a wife's life and a kid's life? I almost said and a girlfriend's life. It is never going to be Josh Ryan and a wife and a girlfriend's life. I can tell you that much right now, because I don't roll like that. That's a bunch of, excuse me, but BS. You don't get a girlfriend when you got a wife. You love your wife and you take good care of her till you die.
Sucker.
But eventually it is going to be Josh Ryan and a wife's life. That's just what I was thinking about today. Eventually this is going to be Josh Ryan and a wife's life. Wow. That's going to be really cool. But will you guys still be there for the cool? Because my wedding eventually is going to be our wedding. Our wedding is eventually going to be documented on Josh Ryan's life. My first child is going to be documented on Josh Ryan's life. That's going to be crazy. That's going to be real crazy. Are you guys going to be there? But enough of this deep thought process. I have to drink my adult beverage of hot chocolate. Good night, you guys. Sleep good. And just let me know below. Will you still be here when it's Josh Ryan and a wife's life? Wow, that's gonna be really cool. Good night, guys. Sorry, you probably couldn't breathe when I did that. I'll just turn the camera off.
I see trees of green.